What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about how you can get a job without experience. If you're watching this video, you're probably new to the job market. You could be fresh out of college, fresh out of high school, not really sure, what to do, because a lot of times when you go to an employer nowadays, the first thing they want to say to you is must have experience, right? For this entry-level job, you have to have experience, which doesn't really make any sense if you think about it. So because of that, I thought I would take the time out of my day to give you a little bit of insight on things that you can do to get that quote unquote experience to get the attention of those employers. So we're going to get right into it. What are employers looking for? Like, what are they really after, right? They want to know what hard skills you have, right? So a hard skill is, are you good at sales? How fast can you type? Can you answer phone calls? Like things like most people can do, right? Any kind of experience with that, whether it was just as a hobby, did you ever just sell candy when you were a kid? Like any kind of experience is going to be something that will help you put your best foot forward. And then when I say test runs, I mean, are you looking for full-time employment? Are you willing to accept kind of a test run, aka a contract? Because that can also play a little bit in, what you're allowed to do here. Now, the next screen I'm going to go to is going to talk a little bit more in depth about different things. So I'm going to kind of go over each bullet point and give you ideas on what you can do. That's what you're here for. All right. So you're going to have kind of two categories here, right? You're going to have volunteer work and you're going to have self-development. So volunteer work's pretty straightforward, right? You're not getting paid for it. You're just doing it out of the goodness of your heart. And that can be anything from, volunteering at your animal shelter, homeless shelters, community outreach programs. These are things that you can do, as well as look for internships. So, you can gain a lot of skills from just in general, like homeless shelter, serving food can be done there, sorting things, organizing things. Animal shelters shows that you're a good cleaner if you're looking for some kind of janitorial kind of thing, right? Community outreach can really be an all-around kind of thing, right? It's showing that you know how to talk to people because you're getting things done. So look for volunteer work in your area. These are just some ideas. There's always opportunities out there, whether it's your city, whether it's, just local businesses may want to do something for you. Just look around in your community. But these are the four big ones that I could come up with, kind of just based off of like the top of my head, right? The next one's going to be a little bit different. So we're going to talk about self-development, right? I think a lot of people think you need a job to gain a skill, which is totally not true, right? And this can be anything that you like to do. Let's say in your free time, you like to program in Python and you make video games because it's just something that you like, right? An example would be what my stepson does, right? So he plays Roblox and he says, oh yeah, people make video games on Roblox all the time. They make their own games, right? That just shows that you have the creativity and you have the dedication to see something through. So self-development, we got schooling, pretty straightforward. If you're here, you've probably graduated high school or you're graduating soon and you need a job, or you just went to college and you're fresh out of college, and even though you have a degree, you're probably still getting the runaround, right? Oh, why don't you have any work experience? It's like, well, I just spent 4 years in school, right? So schooling's always going to be beneficial. It's going to give you a leg up, but it's not going to give you everything, right? Make sure that if you do apply for a job and you have like a degree in college, that you're applying for something that your degree fits, right? Otherwise, it's just a waste of time. No one is going to hire you for a job at a pharmacy if you have a sociology degree, right? You need something that matches what you're looking for. So that's the first one. Increasing office skills, right? Learning how to sell, look up videos on how to sell, right? Being charismatic, right? The other things that people forget are phone etiquette, typing speeds, right? If you want to work in an office, you need to type fast. You can go to typing.com and take typing tests over and over and over until you're actually good at typing. So that's another thing that you can look for. But look for opportunities to increase the basic skills that humans have that they would use in offices, right? Communication, telecommunication, internet usage, knowing how to search things on the internet. These are all important. Portfolio work would be good if you're an artist. Do you design websites? Do you design programs? Are you an artist, right? Have you drawn anything? Are you a photographer, right? Portfolio work is something that people would be interested in as well, and it will back up your skill set. So if you say you know how to do something, you should be able to show it in a portfolio. And the last thing would be online learning. So this isn't necessarily similar to schooling. These are just online certificates or courses you can take at free sites, or even sites like Udemy and Coursera. Some things are free, some things may cost you a little money, but you can really learn most skills off the internet nowadays. And if you're looking for a job that requires something specific, these are really good resources. And I've actually taught myself, different kinds of things from these specific sites. For example, Coursera, I learned how to use SAP, which is a very important application in a lot of corporations, because it's basically a management service that you can use to move different things around, like material management or even HR management. So, if you know what you're looking for, you can go on these sites and you can even search what things would be in demand, and then just teach yourself if you're one of those people that has that kind of ability, right? But other than that, that's really all I have for you today. I hope that this was insightful and maybe got your brain going. And, I hope that it helps you achieve the job that you're looking for. So that's all I got for you. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons, hit the notification bell, all that fun stuff. And I will see you guys in the next video. Have a good day. Take care.